Welcome YouTube to the credit game. Guys, I want to share, we're going to go back in the future. We're going to go back to basics for a lot of you guys because I've been doing a lot of videos on the free training webinar that I'm doing. I've been doing a lot of videos on things that are very popular in terms of credit and things are going on. But today I want to go back to basics a little bit. And I want to share something with you. Guys, give me a thumbs up, man. Every thumbs up and every share and every comment helps the channel grow. But remember, I'm the only credit person, the credit guru known as the best in the industry that does this every single day to help you guys. I'm taking my time every single day. I'm the only credit channel that does that, and I do that for a reason, because I want you guys to all succeed in credit and finances. That's my ultimate goal, and my why is to get everybody to increase their credit score and change the national average and help millions of families across the world understand the credit game. So I want to share with you guys a few quick little secrets and tips and things that you can do right away. So as you guys know, the EIDL money, if you have not applied for the EIDL money yet, which is free up to $10,000, and whether you're a sole proprietor, business, or never a business, they are giving away $1,000. So please research that before the money runs out. There's only $567 million to be given out, but some people have not taken advantage of that yet. So this video right there, right here, may change somebody's life. In fact, we've changed hundreds of lives literally just in the last couple days, where people have been reaching out saying, thank you, Mike. You've changed my life, man. I don't know how I was going to pay my rent this month, but I was able to get approved for that $1,000. I've got people getting approved for $5,000, $10,000, and it goes up to $10,000. So completely free, and as I'll call it, a grant in which you don't have to pay back. You can also get a loan that is paid back over 30 years, and it's at a 3.75% interest rate, and literally you don't have to make any payments for 12 months. So you don't even pay for 12 months. I mean, it's best of the best, okay? And so guys, research that. If this video right there just changed your life right there, just that little bit of information, that little tip, God bless you, and I hope that helps. Now, let's get back to credit for a second. Okay, what are some things that we don't want to do? Well, we don't want to close any old accounts. Okay, first and foremost, anything that's old. So maybe you got an old card, a credit card, Sears, maybe you got JCPenney's. People will tell you to close old accounts. My recommendation is if you got an old account and you remove that account or close that account, guess what happens? Your age of your accounts, okay, is not factored anymore because you just removed 10, 15 years, whether it's closed or not, okay? So if you close the account, keep it open. Do not close old accounts. That's the first thing I want to tell you guys. Anyone who tells you anything different is pulling your leg and is an absolute fool. Don't close old accounts. In fact, every year, go do spend something on it. Okay, if it's a piece of bubble gum, keep it active, okay? Keep your age. That's 15% of your credit history. The other thing that we've had a lot of people asking me is this. What is going on with this FICO? Well, let me tell you something, guys. Okay, because you know I'm gonna straight shoot this shit to you. Okay, I don't play around. I don't come to this channel to make up BS. Okay, you're gonna get spanked if you don't understand the FICO T trending, which means that lenders are going to be able to look back 24 months to see what you've done. Okay? And the way to prevent that today is to start working on your credit today. Believe me, right now, as of this video that I'm putting out right now, it is going to be announced within the next 60 days. So guys, I'm telling you, if you can start removing this negative information off your credit report immediately, you may not get spanked. Okay, I don't want you to get spanked by the FICO and the FICO T, which is the new FICO model, okay? So what happens are, once this thing gets introduced, lenders are gonna start going, oh, I can actually look back 24 months to see someone's behavior? That's a great move. You don't want lenders looking back 24 months and seeing a bunch of collections, okay? Get this stuff off now so it's not shown. Because the people that are under 600 credit score right now, it says 627, are gonna get really, really affected. If you have higher than a 627 credit score, but if you have a few late payments and maybe some old collections, you're not gonna get hurt as much, and then the people that are above 700 are actually gonna benefit from the FICO T. okay? So definitely recommend immediately, whether you do it yourself or you contact me to get the help. I've got the best in the industry, guys. You know that. Our program is the best in the industry, hands down. Mommy and daddy didn't teach this. No school taught this. My program has the vendor, the actual vendor who I trained for over 10 years to be able to remove derogatory, negative collections, judgments, foreclosures, repos, late payments off your credit report. She's getting results in less than 60 days. So that's one thing right there that you want to take advantage of. I'm telling you, time is not on your side right now when it comes to this FICO. So point A, you got to make a move. Whether it's I can do it myself and I believe I can do it in a short period of time, or B, you contact us and we help you out. Okay, that's the two choices. You want to also add trade lines that have over 2 years of history. Why? Because what happens is FICO's looking back 2 years. Okay, so let's get a trade line if you need some positive history. Maybe you don't have any positive history on your credit report and you're like, I just don't have any credit. Right? I know I'm talking to a lot of people right now that just never had any credit. Great. Add positive trade lines to your credit report. Okay? So you can do that by putting age as an age trade line on your credit report. Also found in my program at discounts that are very heavy off competitor prices. Okay, so if you need an age trade line, 2, 3, 4, don't do anything 6 months old. Probably not going to do too much as an authorized user. Now, when you're talking about primary accounts, you need to know that you should have a great mixture between your primary and your authorized users. That being said, I always recommend at least 2 to 3 primaries and at least 2 authorized users. Okay, that's a great blend. In fact, many lenders, give you a quick example, if you got 2 primaries and a couple AUs on there, you can go get a couple $1,000 credit cards. Okay, Navy Federal is one of them. They're giving money away right now. Navy Federal is giving money away. Okay, I could also show you the tips of how to get into Navy if you're not a member. Very simple. Same thing with Pentagon Federal, also known as PenFed. Okay, I can show you how to get into that one. Okay, but here's what I'm going to tell you guys. You need to have a great blend. So let's say right now you don't have any revolving credit, which means credit cards. Okay, generally credit cards are going to be revolving credit. If you don't have any revolving credit, you need to start putting on primaries. Okay, but if you don't have any trade lines or any primaries, you got to start somewhere. Okay, and that may be putting on that 5K primary. Okay, maybe that's the online jewelry club, which I'll put the link below. Okay, if you don't have any installment, which would be a vehicle or a home, okay, or a loan, you definitely want to get those as well. So maybe you have a lot of credit cards, but you don't have a car, or maybe you don't have a loan, then you want to go with the loan or the car, because that's an installment. That means a fixed payment. Okay, so the way it works is revolving means the payment can change every single month depending on how much you use, usually a credit card. And then your installments are fixed payments, like your house payment, your car payment, and a loan payment. Okay, depending on the interest, but they're same payment every single month. Okay, so you want a mixture of both credit cards and fixed payments, which are your installment payments. Okay, very important. Also, let me share this with you. I'm full of bombs today, boy. Let me tell you something. I'm coming out with bomb. I'm bombing you guys with some information. I'm talking dropping a hammer with some serious bombs. Guys, here's what you want to do. Okay, you want to immediately change anything on your credit report that does not belong to you. Here's what I mean by that. The way to start doing this, and I teach you guys this in a program, step by step, and actually give you the proprietary forms to do it, so you don't have to type it out or try to figure it out. But here's what you need to do. If your name is John Smith, on your credit report, I'm sure you got Johnny Smith, you've got Joan Smith, you've got all these aliases, okay? Those need to come off. Okay, I'm sure that you've had other addresses that you lived at. Am I correct? In your life? Yes. So we want to remove every single address except for the address that you are currently living on right now. Okay, now let me give you a trick. Also, phone numbers. You want to remove any phone number that is not associated with you currently. And you also want to remove any employment. So for example, if you used to work at XXX, remove. Okay, so we're going to remove employment, we're going to remove every phone number, every address, and every alias name. Now, why are we doing this? We're doing this because when the credit bureaus go to verify information, they are looking for data through the eOscar and through a code, okay, that is how they connect you to that collection or whatever the negative information is. However, if it's not there to connect and they can't see the address that's connected to the collection or the charge off or late pay, whatever it is, then they cannot go and validate it. Okay? I hope you guys are following me here. I'm getting deep real for a minute. So the first step you guys need to do immediately before any credit repair, okay? Again, whether you're doing this yourself or you need the help, this is what we specialize in. You need to remove any alias names, any alias phone numbers, any alias addresses, and any employment history. So if your name's John Smith and you live at 123 Smith Street and your phone number's 904-674-0102 and your employer is Shands Hospital, that is the only thing that should be on your credit report. That's it. The rest of it needs to come off. So what we've done is we put together the actual form that you need. You fill in the information. Everything's already put in there. It works like a charm because now only have 4 things: your real name, your real phone number, your real address, and your real employer. Okay? So let's say you had a collection that was from 3 years ago, but that was attached to 674 Johnson Street, and today you live at 123 Smith Street, okay, and your phone number is different. Do you think that they can validate the information? Would it be tougher for them to validate the information? Absolutely. So the first step is we remove the information off the credit report, and then we go to the creditor. Giving you guys all my secrets here, okay? And I show you how to do this again, step by step, letter by letter, proprietary that I put together that's worked over 10 years. Okay, this isn't cookie cutter. Let me just figure out how to put this online and try to create a form. Okay, these are proprietary letters that work very, very well. So they're already put in place. All you got to do is copy, put your information in there. It's yellow highlighted. You change it, boom, 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 and you're in. Okay, that's what we put together for you guys. That's our program. Okay, to call our associates. You guys can start with associates. Then we even have the bachelors for people that are looking to do business credit and increase credit cards on the business side of things, how to run a business, how to scale a business. That's all inside the bachelor's program, which also encompasses some of the harder things to remove, like some of your bankruptcies and your foreclosures and your student loans. And on top of that, the bachelor's includes identity theft. So maybe you were a victim and possibly someone stole your identity, okay? That's inside the bachelor's. I recommend starting with associates just because as you're going through school, almost like a school, that's the way I did the programs, is that you would start with the first associates and then you would upgrade to bachelor's and so on and so forth, okay? That being said, guys, again, this video is to say, give you as much information as possible, giving you the information to let you know what is current, which means FICO will hurt you. It's going to hurt you if you don't take action today. I'm telling you, that's why I'm coming to you today on this, okay? But whether you're doing it yourself, I wanted to give you those tips, those tactics and tricks so you can decide from there if you want to do it, take the time to do it, or if you want to say, hey, Mike, I'm going to call you at 904-420-7772. I'm ready to rock and roll. Let's get this work done. I don't want to be spanked by it. I just want better credit so I can better myself for my family, so I can maybe buy a house one day, or maybe I can get a lower interest rate by refinancing my home, my car, or maybe I can get a high limit credit card, or maybe I can support my family financially in tough times like that we're having right now with everything that's going on in the world. So guys, thank you. I wanted to share all this information with you. EIDL, if you haven't done that yet, usually people are getting approved within 48 hours. It's a $1,000 grant, which means you don't have to pay it back all the way up to $10,000. You don't have to be an employer. You don't have to be a company. It could be a sole proprietor. And also, like I said, all the way up to $10,000 grant, depending on if you've had employees. So that's my information to you guys today. And I want to share that with you because I love you and I thank you for being part of this channel. And I couldn't come to you today without sharing some of the most valuable information of what's going on currently in the world and being able to share that with you. Give me a thumbs up, please. Thank you. Share this with anybody who can use the money, the help, the credit, everything. That's how our this is how our channel grows significantly, and that's why I was able to grow it to over 153,000 people in such a short period of time because of you guys and because of your things. So take this information, take action to it, and give me a call if you need any help at all. I've got the proprietary information that we've been using for 7 years to help you. Okay? 904-420-7772. I'll see you guys. Thank you again for watching The Credit Game. Take care.